The slow breaking of Izuku Midoriya. We know the story. A quirk-less kid inherits the ultimate power, destined to become the next symbol of peace. But that's the fairy tale. This isn't the story of how a hero was made. It's the story of how a boy was broken. We're exploring every moment the weight of One for All became unbearable. Every instance his spirit was tested, and every crack that formed in his smiling facade on the painful road to greatness. The pressure on Izuku Midoriya began long before he could throw a proper punch. It started with the deep-seated feeling of being worthless. After a childhood of ridicule for being quirkless, he inherits the world's greatest power, only for it to literally tear his body apart. Every victory was an act of self-destruction, a grim reflection of his inner turmoil. This insecurity was cemented during the UA entrance exam. He believed he had failed with 0 villain points, the high of having a quirk instantly erased by the familiar sting of falling short. He only passed by selflessly saving someone, setting a dangerous precedent for his entire journey. His heroism would always be tied to his pain. True despair isn't about your own failures. It's the chilling realization that you are utterly powerless. Deku's first taste of this was at the hands of Tamura Shigaraki in a crowded mall. With a hand around his throat, Deku was frozen, not in a fight, but in a psychological attack that shattered his confidence. He saw the calculated evil he was now meant to face. This helplessness became a recurring nightmare, defined by the moment Katsuki Bakugo was kidnapped. The boy who swore to save everyone could only watch as his childhood friend was stolen away. He had the power, but he was too late. This single failure became his deepest fear, that he would never be strong enough to protect those he loves. The burden of being the next symbol of peace began to poison his relationships. This exploded in his midnight brawl with Bakugo. With All Might's career over, a fact Bakugo blamed himself for, their shared grief erupted into a raw, brutal fight. It was a desperate clash between two friends, buckling under the weight of a war they felt they had to fight alone. The guilt deepened after their initial failure to rescue Eri from overhaul. Learning the horrific truth of her abuse, they were crushed by the knowledge they'd had a chance to save her and let it slip. For Deku, this wasn't just a mistake. It was a profound moral failure. Before we get to the final breaking point, if you're enjoying this deep dive into Deku's journey, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't want to miss our next look into the heroes and villains we all love. The true breaking of Izuku Midoriya happened after the Paranormal Liberation War. With society in chaos and All for One hunting him, Deku was given a chilling promise. You're next. To protect everyone, he made the agonizing choice to sever all ties. He left UA High, becoming a lone hunter in a shattered world. This was the birth of Dark Deku. Grimy, exhausted, and wrapped in his own shadowy power, he looked haunted, his iconic smile replaced by a joyless mask. This culminated on a rainy day when his classmates from Class 1A finally found him, begging him to return. Deku refused, trying to fight past them. In his desperate mission to be the world's lone savior, he had become an obstacle his own friends had to overcome. It was the lowest point of his journey. Deku's slow breaking was never about him turning evil. It was about a good kid's misguided attempt to carry the weight of the world alone. His journey into isolation was a brutal but necessary trial by fire. It forced him to learn that true strength isn't found in solitude. It's found in friendship and the courage to accept help. His lowest moment wasn't his end, but the violent reforging of what it means to be a hero. He had to break completely before he could be put back together, not as a copy of All Might, but as a new kind of hero who knows that saving everyone is a burden no one should carry alone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now so you don't miss out on the next breakdown. Got an anime you want me to cover? Drop it in the comments below.